Hello, friends. Michelle here for Wednesday Whispers after a little couple week hiatus. How are you doing? So thrilled to be here. Please say hello when you do get here. So great to connect with you again. For those of you that are new or I'm showing up on your news feed, I always believe it's divine timing that you're seeing me. I'm Michelle Macon Medium, and I always join every week as much as I can to connect you to the other side, to bring messages through of inspiration and for us to gather as a community. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Tell me how you are. Please say hello when you get here. Hi, Joanne. Thank you, Joanne. Nice to see you. Chrissy, hey. Chrissy, I saw you every week. You're like, are you doing Wednesday Whispers? Are you doing every Wednesday Whispers? Like, I know I had a 2 week break. Hi, Jana. Hey, Tabitha. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Tabitha. Hey, Kathy. Lisa, I love that we are messaging tonight about Kelowna. Madison Sutherland, I feel like you're coming on my tour somewhere. Hey. Hello, Jacques Eckhart Fredrickson. Let me just say hello to my Instagram world. Balance of Forgiveness. Hello, Garth. Hey. Natasha, Wild Sister Method, Rita McPhail, Chef Leanna, hey, how's it going? You and Momo, are you guys watching me on Wednesday Whispers? Olivia, I see you watching. Thank you for watching. Kathy, you're on the tail end of pneumonia, but you're here to be, on the mend. Okay, amazing. Oh, Madison, you're from Breton. I was wondering where you were. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm going to talk about my tour here. So excited. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl Wong, so beautiful. I love you guys have been following my journey. That's why I love Wednesday Whispers, is because those that are committed to my community, you guys know what's going on for me. I just want to say, well, first of all, you guys need to guess what's in my intuitive mug. What am I drinking tonight? This is my hockey mug here tonight. My son, Max is the hockey player. What am I drinking tonight? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it fruity? Is it earthy? What am I drinking tonight? I'd love for you to use your intuition in guessing what I am drinking tonight. Who else is here? Please say hello. Hey, Marissa. Sure am. Oh my gosh, I love that Momo's watching Wednesday Whispers, your little dog. She's just the most amazing thing ever. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Carlene. So thank you, friends. I don't see you guys putting your guesses in what I'm drinking. This is part of our intuition night of you connecting your soul. What am I drinking? Come on, you guys. Liana, you're a chef. Tune into the energy of this mug. What kind of qualities are you sensing, tasting, feeling, knowing? Balance of Forgiveness says lemon ginger tea. Awakened Motherhood on Instagram says tea as well. Cheryl says hot green tea. Come on, you guys, use your abilities. We all have the ability to connect. I'd love to hear what you think I am. Chrissy, you're feeling off tonight? Me too. We are in Mercury retrograde. We are in the middle of an eclipse. Energy is crazy. Some people feeling some peppermint tea. Some other people feeling lemon. Citrus, says Joanne. Okay, awesome. So thank you, my friends that are joining in here tonight. And thank you for my accepting my 2 week hiatus of Wednesday Whispers. For those of you that haven't been following some of my stories and oh my gosh, we had a crazy month on March 2nd. Guess we're already at the end of March, which is so crazy. My husband, we were at a hockey tournament for my son, hence all the hockey energy here tonight. And he slipped on he was standing up to take a photo of the kids, and the bench underneath him that he stood on flipped out underneath him. And he hit his head on the cement wall right behind him, really, really hard. And we were in ambulances. We were in Banff, Alberta. We got ambulance to Canmore and then ambulance to Calgary. And it was so crazy. Major trauma there. I feel like I'm still recovering. My immune system, my nervous system still resetting from all of it. He has a severe concussion and can't work for a few months. So I've been in crisis mode. So thank you to all my clients that I've had to reschedule and maybe move things and then thought I was canceling and then I wasn't. It's just been a crazy time. So if you can please send lots of love and healing energy to my husband, Dean, who has a heart of gold. He works with and founded a company that works with children with autism and Asperger's and is huge in our community. He runs our sports programs in our community. He runs, he like supports all the grants and all these kind of things to make our community run. He's an amazing man, and he's on pause. And so that's really hard for me. It's hard for our community. It's just been really wild. So please send us all the love. So if I'm still a little frazzled, I don't know, Wednesday Whispers might be a little short tonight because it's just been like life happens, you know, and it's just been a crazy 2025. Anybody else having a really crazy 2025 so far? You know, like my son had his appendix out in emergency there in January, and then this happened. It has just been nuts. And so I'm trusting that Spirit's teaching me through this. I'm trusting that we're learning new ways to heal with like emergencies and trauma and things like that. And if anything, I've just been realizing how beautiful our community is. Our community's been amazing. We have meals delivered to our door every night, and it's just been amazing. A year of change, says Rick. Yes, it is. Yes. And it is. It's hard for everybody to stop. Who wants to do 2025 is a different kind of vibe? I totally feel that. Horrible 2025 so far. Want to do over? Me too. Veronica says, yes, it can get better anytime now. And yeah, we are in strange times. And I know that energetically, I know that cosmically and all these kind of things. I guess because I'm like, I'm a medium, I'm immune to it. No, I'm not. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, life is insane. And I'm trying not to be a victim in the midst of all of it. I'm trying to like rise above it and just still be a conduit for Spirit speaking through me. And that's what I hope to be here for tonight for all of you. I hope that I feel like I'm just going to do card readings tonight because I've just had like a really big week of doing mediumship and catching up from like my time away, taking care of my husband. But I wanted to like reconnect with all of you guys and see how you're doing. Hey, Sharon. Thank you, Madison. And I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys are reading my banner, but I'm like doing a Canadian cross tour, which is just so amazing. I'm so excited. I've been planning it already for like 4 or 5 months and just announced it. I'm going to be all over the place in Canada. So if you are like wondering how we can connect, I would love to meet you in person. I would love to connect to your loved ones on the other side. I'm like Edmonton, Breton, Newfoundland. I have 4 shows in Newfoundland. Any Newfoundlanders here watching Wednesday Whispers? I'm going to be in BC. I'm going to be in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Toronto. I'm so excited. So please check out my website if you are like, I've always liked Michelle. I feel like I want to bring my mom. Then I would love to be there for you. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Nora Blake, 55. So let's get into it. Blah, blah, blah. Me. Pitch, all the stuff that I'm doing. But I'm here for you tonight. I'm here for us to like gather. I'm here for us to connect to our spirits. Joanne, you're a Newfie? Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm taking the boys. We're all going to Newfoundland for like 10 days, which is going to be so awesome, which is like basically going to Europe from Alberta. So tonight I'm just going to pull some inspirational cards, and I just would love us all to gather in a time of being able to connect to our own spirit. Hey, Janice. I'd love for you just to be present with yourself and take a few breaths here tonight in the midst of craziness and even the own craziness that I'm experiencing in my own life, and just to really think about where you've come from. A moment to remember the divine being that is within you. Even if you were to think of like your spirit and where that sits, if it's in your heart or if it's above your head, wherever this being is of this meat suit that we're living in. I'd love for you to forget your meat suit, your costume that we're wearing, and just connect really to your spirit, to your heart here tonight. And let's just kind of tune in. And I feel like the cards that I pull for somebody usually resonate with all of us. I usually feel like there's a theme or something like that that kind of happens for all of us. Sharon, you feel like I'm drinking something creamy? Interesting. Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it fruity? Is it earthy? What am I drinking tonight? Thanks, Christina. I know you love Dean, so send lots of Dean some healing energy. Hey, Allison. So if you'd like a card here tonight, just please say like me in the chat, and I'm going to try my best to kind of channel tonight. Leanna, I just feel like you're in my energy tonight here on Instagram, and your dog Momo. You guys, this woman and her dog are like soul dogs. Like, I think I met Momo maybe like, how old is she now? Is she like 13 years old? Because I feel like I must have met you in like 2012, 2011. Like, how old is Momo? She's like a little chihuahua, cute thing. So I feel like I obviously have to pull a card for you and Momo tonight, Leanna. So yes, even if I don't pull a card for you tonight, what am I pulling for other people, and what can you take away from it is what I love. Garth, you've never had a card? Didn't your mom come see me? Okay, I gotta pull one for Garth too. Okay, so Leanna for you and Momo and your beautiful soul dog. Angelic protection. Leanna, have you been feeling some weird stuff in your house actually? Like I am kind of feeling like you've got a weird vibe. I know you live in like a, do you still live in that apartment on 17th Street? I mean, when did I meet you? Was that like seriously 15 years ago? 14? Is she 14 years old, your dog? Oh my God, I didn't even know that little dogs could live that long. Okay, amazing. Momo, you got a long way to go too. Um, yeah, I don't know if you're still in like that condo building, but I don't know if you've got like some weird energy going on there. And like for me, especially, I'm feeling some density around. So if I walk through your door and I look to the right where the window is, and I look to the right, kind of like where your TV was, I feel like there's some weird energy that has to be cleared there. So it's almost like, I don't know if you have a plant that's not doing well or you need to put a plant there, but there's some dark energy. Do you even have like a weird, like stone or some artwork that you don't like or something happening in that? We met in 2008. Oh my God, that feels like we were babies. So yeah, they're just making me feel like that right side of your window needs to be cleared. So, Leanna, do you kind of resonate with any kind of like weird thing that you've been sensing in that area? So even like I feel like when you're walking to your room or walking to that other back room here, there's like a shadow here to the left of the TV. So I don't know if your TV's still there, but I'm just feeling this kind of dense energy there. And they're actually showing me something really crazy that I learned from an Australian medium, that they want you to cut a lime and put a lime in the corner of your room. So I am feeling this angelic energy here. Protection for me actually feels like you got to clear your apartment. And sometimes people, you guys, when you live in condos or shared townhouses or things like that, is that you can, yes, you do. You just moved everything around. Yeah, your soul's feeling like I gotta shift things. Things feel a little funky, you know? And so they're showing me limes. So Leanna, I don't know if like for some reason I just feel like lime energy with you. And sometimes citrus can cut through like dark energy or a low vibration and that kind of thing. So I'm just seeing like cut a half a lime there on that right side of the window. And then I don't know if the window goes all the way to the left side of that other room, but also like a lime on the left side of that window. And it just makes me feel like you're going to feel a better flow, you're going to sleep better and things like that. So, and we're in spring, you guys. Spring like calls for us to clear some crazy stuff. So if you guys have all been feeling like, oh, every time I walk by that room, I'm just like, I just feel like I gotta like take that to the dump or I gotta donate that, do it, because that is definitely the energy that we're in. Anybody else feeling like that? Yes. Okay. And I do have to pull a card here for what was his name again? He's like maybe the only man that ever watches my show beside Rick's. Garth. Garth, damn it. That's your Instagram name. Garth here on Instagram. I just feel as though, yeah, I feel like you've been so supportive of Wednesday Whispers. And I know your mom won a competition or something there in the fall. Take a step back, Garth. So they're saying take a step back. So I don't know if you're thinking of expanding your business or expanding like even like employees or collaborating with somebody. They're like, just hold on. Something feels a little bit off about that. So I don't know if it's just like, you're just like, gosh, why can't I just feel the inspiration to move forward on that? Or why haven't I gotten them to sign that contract? They're like, because there's something really important there. So they're just making me feel, and this really does feel about like collaborating with other people. So they're just like, take a step back, take a little more time. For me, it feels like more about 3 months from now. So if you're thinking of expanding your business or collaborating with somebody that just makes you feel like there's a little break and they want that to happen in 3 months from now. Is June already 3 months from now? April, May, June. Oh my God. Yeah, 3 months from now. I love it. Casey Dawn, I just did a huge dump run this weekend. Totally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys have some 18-year-old doggies on here. Oh, so Lisa Ice Queen, her dog, she was 18. She lived such a long time. And Sharon, your dog's 18. Oh, I just got a little dog and I'm like, I'm hoping she lives for a really long time. So if you'd like a card, please say hello. Like I don't see my Facebook people. If you'd like a card here tonight, tell me and I'd love to pull a card for you. Kathy, I felt really drawn to you because Kathy, I feel like we haven't seen each other. Kathy Morgan Litke. Like we've done a reading before, I think, but I just can't remember your energy. But I just feel like I'm supposed to pull a card here for you tonight. So spring cleaning feels like a theme here. I'm feeling it as well. I'm feeling that pull and the push. the thing is, if we keep stagnant energy in our homes, it attracts stagnant energy. And like 2025 has been heavy for a lot of people. I actually don't know a lot of people that are doing really amazing in 2025. Do you? Do you know anybody that's like flourishing and like, oh my God, this year's amazing? I feel like there is like a type of heaviness here. So the spring energy, like how can we shift it? So it really feels like cluttering and all these kind of things. Well, there's just so many cards flying out for you, Kathy. There's like cards flying out in between my legs here. So Kathy, you must have a lot going on. Composure, they're asking you to take a big breath here. Feels like, yeah, I feel like that too. Like there's too much going on for you. I also feel like, I don't know if you're doing like 3 jobs or something like that. There's, it's just too much. Yeah. You need time for composure to connect to your spirit, Kathy. So the composure card comes up here, and I always love this card because my little puppy ate that corner of it, who just like triggers me so much, and I have no composure around animals. And also the Mother, Father, God card comes up for you, which is really just like, we need you to surrender. We need you to really take like time and these capsules that you can just take for yourself. And here's the thing is like that they're telling me is that taking time for yourself isn't like, okay, I'm going to do like an hour and a half meditation yoga class, or I'm going to go do this like podcast where it's going to do like a talk through for 20 minutes. It's like, what if I can take 5 minutes? Okay, take 5 minutes and take a deep breath and remember where I've come from. Remember that I'm a divine being. And it's so weird, even like when I just tuned in here tonight, that I said something like, please remember your divine essence, that we are just like this droplet of like a whole sea. And I feel like that's what they're saying to you, Kathy, is they're just like, please remember who you are, like how magnificent you are, how divine you are, where you've come from, how loved you are. And I just feel like you need time to do that. So it's almost just like, I literally feel like it's like, put your phone down, don't scroll for 5 minutes, and just take some deep breaths and just be like, can I feel myself? Can I feel my spirit? Can I feel like an intention to connect to my ancestors? Can I feel a connection to connect to God, spirit, universal energy? So I hope that makes sense, Kathy. I just feel like you need to take some breathers. Anybody else would like a card, please say so. Joni Maxwell. Hi, Joni. Love your energy. It feels like super high vibe. So Joni Maxwell, what's Joni got here to say? Harmony and resolution card there flew out at me. That kind of feels like you're entering a time of peace. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask them more about that, and they just kind of make me feel like guardian angel also came up for you here, Joni. So I just kind of feel like, I don't know if things were like super hectic. Well, they say the last 18 months. So I don't know if things felt like super wild, or like friendships and relationships felt difficult, and family stuff felt difficult. But they just make me kind of feel like you've almost gained the wisdom to take a step back and to observe. That it's almost just like, hey, how can I handle this in like my highest self? And if you haven't done this yet, it's coming. It's like, how can I just like act and show up as my best self versus like reacting or panicking or texting right away? Like, can I take like 24 hours to think about this before I respond? The harmony and resolution card just makes me feel like there's just some dynamic here that you're really learning about this last 18 months. And there's a guardian angel here that's also kind of teaching you that. Do you know what I mean? So somebody likes to like, take a breath, let's think about this. You know how to do this better. So Joni, I just feel like a lot of wisdom coming into your life right now, and I hope you can feel that too. And it just feels as though like, you're not up for conflict anymore. You're just like, how can I navigate like tricky scenarios or people in a different way? And I just feel like you're being really beautifully guided to do that. So I hope that makes sense for you, Joni. Please let me know. Hey, Debbie. My beautiful lady that takes care of my son since he was like a little baby. Hey, I'm so good to see you, Debbie. Yeah, lots of other people feeling odd years here I see in the Facebook. Who else would like a card here? So Kathy, that made sense for you. You keep getting the sense I need to learn more about spirituality, but keep putting in the back burner. Yeah. We think spiritually, but you're like, oh my God, I have to learn how to meditate. I have to download the perfect app. I have to figure out how to do yoga like at least 3 times a week to be spiritual. And like, I feel like God tells me like, just give me just a minute. Just give me a minute. Like, put your phone down and would you just like ask me something? Would you just say something? So I think it can be so much more approachable and easy, my friends. And Joni, you kind of resonate with that too? Awesome. So beautiful. Azaria says, early February, I got the rest card and I was like, huh, that's weird. Then all proceeded to get the plague for weeks and weeks. So I did indeed rest a lot. I know. I love when people come to a psychic reading. They're like, whatever, that makes no sense to me. And like 2 weeks later, they're like, oh my gosh. Miss Kitty on Instagram says, my boys went to the Rock and Gem show and came home with a huge citrine for me right after the reading we had with you. Okay, amazing. So did I mention, I must have mentioned citrine in the reading. That's so beautiful. Love that. Oh, beautiful Kathy, thank you. Who else would like a card here? Joanne, I was just feeling connected to you. Joanne, maybe because I mentioned that I'm going to Newfoundland and you're like, I'm a Newfoundland. Do you have a Newfoundland accent? Joanne, I don't remember that. I'm so excited about going to Newfoundland. It's always been on my list. It literally, like for anybody that's not in Canada, it is literally like going to the other side of the world. My son's like, "How long is the flight?" I'm like, "It's gonna be a haul. We got a long way to go." Yeah, I'm so excited, and I just feel too like the people there are very spiritual. I just feel like people that are connected to the sea, and I don't know. I just feel something really amazing there. So, Joanne, a card for you, Joanne. And Joanne, you did my woo woo weekend, right? Was that last year, Joanne? So I do have my retreat coming up this August again. August 15th to 17th, woo woo weekend. It's pretty affordable when you think of like retreats because you have to camp. And my practitioners are amazing. So come to my website and see the retreat. Joanne, I'd love for you to think of a question that's been on your heart really recently, like something that you've just been like wondering about, like, is this going to happen? Is this right for me? Do I do this? Because the answer is yes. Big yes card comes up here for you. And also another card that comes up for you, Joanne, is cut the cords. So I don't know if you've been doing like a lot of healing or just getting rid of some old stagnant energy or some people that have been like really difficult for you. People from your past that trigger you, old memories, things that kind of come up because they're just like, it's so over. We're so done. I feel like we are in the year of purging, you guys. I think that's why it's so difficult. It's like, if you haven't figured it out, like we're going to force you to figure it out. Is what it feels like. And I feel like this about people too, Joanne. So this could be family members, this could be friends that like, still trigger you, things from the past. And my favorite way to cut cords is really, like sometimes in our mind's eye, we can think of a pair of scissors. Like, I'm just gonna, nope, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna think about that anymore. And I also love water energy, like I just love like, being in the shower and just like whatever's not mine, like I just want to release this person from my life and just like watch them go down the drain. Sometimes these physical things that we make up in our mind can actually bring huge fruition, to like what we've been thinking about and planning about. And just like, I don't know, what is that word I'm thinking of, like obsessing about? It can just help us, in our imagination to kind of move these type of things. So Joanne, I hope that makes sense for you. I also feel like the last 4 years, there's been a lot happening with friendships. So anybody else say like, friendships, you're just like, I don't align with this person anymore. Wow, I just saw their true colors. A lot of heartache around friendships. I'm right with you. Oh man, I ended up like a horrible, horrible relationship in the fall and it still hurts me. So I feel like kind of that kind of energy with you too, Joanne. Yes. So who else would like a card? Also like a card. The thing about visualization, I love this, Amanda, that you're like, wow, I've never thought of visualization of cord cutting. I've done the water, that feels really good, and candle burning, but visualization really resonated because really, you guys, when we think of the spirit world, when we think of our spirit, it happens in the imagination space. That's why people with like ADHD or daydreamers, those are usually really spiritual people because, people that have like a little bit of different rewiring in their brain is because, like we're dreamers, and I'm one of those. And, when we are in that imagination space, that's really where spirit comes in. That's where spirit speaks to us. So when we think of like cutting cords with scissors or having somebody cut a big sword, like Archangel Michelangelo, Michael, like what is that? What is that? His angel? I mean, my son always makes me change the name to like the Ninja Turtles. Archangel Michael. There we go. My son always makes me say Michelangelo. To like cut things like that. When we use that in our imagination space, it actually like kind of really can be so powerful for us. So I hope that makes sense too. Miss Casey Dawn here. I just feel drawn to you here on Instagram. You'd like a card. Casey Dawn. I feel a heavy energy here with you, Casey, too. Like, I don't know if you've also been thinking of clearing your house. I feel like your couch, do you have an old couch you've been sitting on? Like your couch feels like it has really dense energy for me. So I don't know if you got it secondhand or if your parents gave it to you or something like that, but I feel like your couch has a really dense energy to it. Like they're making me feel like you got to smudge your couch. Casey Dunn. So say there's this spring decluttering energy. Does that make sense for you? Composure card comes up for you. Usually the same cards come up on our Wednesday Whispers, but let's just see what else they have to say. Yeah, it's so strange. So there is an article of like a furniture that you have, like it feels like in your living room, Casey Dawn, that feels like either like a chair or a couch that you've received that has like a lot of really heavy energy in it. And the thing that I'm feeling is like resentment. So the card that comes up is forgiveness and understanding. I don't really know if this is your energy. It makes me feel like it might be like whoever gifted you that furniture. And sometimes you guys gotta be very careful when we go to like secondhand things or Facebook Marketplace and things like that, because when we take other people's energy, it can come into our homes. You know, we can take their grief on with that article of clothing or that furniture. You know, there's really a frequency to emotion that can kind of cling to things. So I'd love to know, Casey Dawn, if you've got like this couch that was gifted to you or you got somewhere, because they're just making me feel like you got to clear that, or I even think get rid of it. Because there's just something that has to be released there. The forgiveness and understanding card, I want to leave that for you to think about. You know, is there something that you need to release? Is there something that you still, the word that keeps coming up for me is resentment. So have you been sitting on your couch? Have you been feeling some resentment about an issue or about a person in your life that they're asking you really to release right now? And those are heavy, heavy things, hey? So Joanne, that made sense for you? You're having a hard time letting go. Oh, I know. I know. And you know, like everybody that's on these Wednesday Whispers, like, hello, we're probably all empaths, you know, so we're all very emotional beings, giving beings. And that's just like so hard for us to do things to like not see the best in people or to overgive and all these kind of things. So I hope this message resonates with a lot of people. Let's just see who else is here. If you'd like a card, please say hello, Sarah, Jacqueline R. You could use a card and some guidance right now. So Sarah, Jacqueline R. Sarah. Sarah, I just feel some grief with you. Like, are you moving like through a grief chapter here? You know, this could just be like things that have, happened this year. Things that you're moving through. Oh, they even say like 2 to 3 years old. Yeah, sorry guys, when I channel, I start getting so toasty. Sarah, they're just making me feel like they want to remind you if you've lost somebody, Sarah, like if you're struggling with like some grief and things like that. Oh, you just lost your dog a week ago. Oh, I know, I feel grief in you. Your body feels so, so heavy. And the message that came through for you is ask and receive. So here's the thing, you guys, you don't need a medium. You don't need a psychic to like connect to your loved ones on the other side. You know, I really believe in this golden rule that ask and you'll receive. So it's almost like to your dog, especially if they've only been gone for a week. It's like, can you give me a sign? Like say their name, speak their name. Can you give me a sign that you're with me? You know, and something weird will happen. A synchronicity where you're like, that was strange. That was odd. There's no coincidences, my friends. Every strange thing that happens to you, every interaction that happens to you, whether it's with an animal, an object, something that's lost, something that moves, something that flickers, that catches your attention, that's always spirit communicating to you. Oh, other people feeling like some dog love here in the chat. So Sarah, I'd love for you to ask your dog, like, can you come to me in a dream? Can you come to me in a reflection? Can you bring a feather to me? Can you show me that you're going to be with me on like our favorite walk? You know, like I feel like your dog's just really saying, like, just talk to me. Don't forget like that I'm still with you and that our relationship continues. And you know, my friends, this is like one of the biggest things about grief is like, how do we figure out how to communicate after they've passed? How do we continue the relationship? Because I feel like, you know, our modern day culture makes us think that when people die, it's the end. And what I've learned is that really it just, transfers into something really beautiful. That there's still a way to communicate with them. There's still a way to energetically speak to them and to receive information from them. Also, Sarah, you've been asking him every night. I always ask him to check in with Mama. Oh, yes, Sarah. So he's just like, keep asking me, keep talking to me. Absolutely. Um, Pinze Lindsay on Instagram. Oh my God, these just kind of kill me. These Instagram handles, I always feel like so silly saying them. Pinsy Lindsay. So you would love a card beginning a separation from a traumatic relationship. I feel that too. And actually, the first thing that comes up for me, Pinsy Lindsay, I don't know if you just saw like about a few minutes ago there, that cord cutting card, but there is some very dark energy there that I feel like you need to kind of like cut away. I've even seen that movie. I know it sounds so dark, but like Practical Magic. Do you guys know that movie with like Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman? But there's something, it's almost like I feel like not a curse, but there's like something that really strong that has to be broken between you two. So it might be just like a very strong tie, a very strong pull between you two. Um, a little bit, and like I'm sorry, I know this is personal for like online, but like it may have been like a little bit abusive and things like that as well. Lindsay. Everybody loves Practical Magic, me too. Except actually, I have to like fast forward that evil part at the end with the big circle and like the candles and stuff. I can't watch dark stuff anymore. Since I've been a medium, I'm just like, I don't want to attract that. Oh, you know what I mean, Lindsay? So it's just like they're just making me feel like even I would speak love and light over your body. Like anything that's not mine is not welcome anymore. And I only welcome love and light into my home. And I just release, you know, like my soul contract with blah blah, whatever his name is. And I just ask him, I just ask it like, you know, for that, for any like emotions or anything that's negative coming towards me, I just ask for it to go back to where it came from, you know. So we're not doing spell casting or we're not doing anything like that. We're just saying, yes, I love the Margarita song, Made in Mother's Age. Like when they're like, what's that song they sing, like, you know, when they're making like margaritas in the middle of the night. I love that song. But here's the thing, Lindsay, it's almost just like when we ask for energy to go back to where it came from, it has nothing to do with us. It can't hurt us, it can't touch us, you know. But I just ask for it to kind of come back to where it came from. So that's one of the biggest things here I'm feeling about his energy. He does feel like he's in a very dark place. They're asking you to remember, this card's come up like 3 times, the Mother, Father, God card. Please remember where you've come from, that you're divinely protected, that you are loved beyond like our imagination, and also healing energy coming to you. So Lindsay, I even feel like, you know, your relationship with him took like a physical toll on you. So I don't know if you've had some gut health issues and some anxiety. I almost feel like your body feels also physically drained. So they're just making me feel like kind of releasing his energy, asking that to go back to where it came from, even if there's like negative energy coming at you or you think he's thinking badly about you or talking negatively about you. So it's like, I ask that to go back to where it came from and just trust that there is healing energy coming your way. So yes, with big exclamation points, you know what I'm talking about. So if your body's been feeling ill too, that just feels energetic for me. That doesn't feel like anything serious is going on. It really feels energetic to me. So it's almost like just keep releasing his energy and trusting that like the light's coming back in. So I do kind of feel like he's the shadow and you're asking for like a big, it almost looks like a big flashlight coming in over the top of your body and just spreading light back in the body and asking for it to be renourished. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Chrissy, you know that. Oh my God. Are we all gonna have to go watch like Practical Magic after this? Bad energy, stay away. Yeah, because here's the thing, and actually it's so crazy because I actually had a client today that's just like, my son sees some crazy stuff. He sees like these demons with like a red face and like long claws and things like that. And, you know, I don't know why we're talking about this, but like, I feel like there can be, I really believe that we all go home. We all believe that I believe that we all come back, go back to where we've come from. But I do believe there is negative energy, that there is kind of negative vibrations that want to kind of come into our world, and that if we are living in a low vibration, that we attract low vibration as well. But I believe in divine sovereignty, so that as soon as we say, I don't like that energy around my house, you need to leave, that will listen. You know, so here's an example. I live on indigenous land here in Redwood Meadows in Alberta, and there, since I became a medium, I felt like an indigenous man that would like kept coming on the property, and he was very angry at me. And I would just see him in flashes or shadows, or he'd come to me in my memory's eye. And actually, now that I talk about him, I feel him again. And I felt very like dark energy with him, and I realized he was like a protector of my land. He was very like he wanted to make sure that I was like taking care of it. I wasn't going to abuse it or do anything wrong to it. And as soon as I told him, like, I'm going to take care of the land, I'm going to protect this land, you can trust me, we have good hearts, we want to fill this land with love and with family and friends and these kind of things, that he subsided, you know, and he still comes back every once in a while. And I have to like remind him, like, we're still doing good on the land. But here's the thing is that if you feel dark energy in your home, like we're talking about even clearing our homes right now, even in the springtime, if you walk by that room and you're like, "Ah, I just feel like a dense energy there," or like, you know, you go downstairs and then you want to like run up the stairs because you're kind of like freaked out, like if something's following you, like that kind of feeling, that I feel like we've all have like a room or a place or a cupboard or something like that. We're like, I just don't want to open that, you know. I really believe that as soon as we speak love and light to it, that it actually transmutes any dark energy. So I just want to give you like all the power for all of you, that if you do feel like negative things, negative people, negative situations, if you feel people talking about you, that as soon as you say, I don't accept that, my family only welcome love and light in this home, we ask for love to shine upon like every heart in this home, these kind of statements, that the spirit world listens. I love this, Sharon. What the biggest lesson I learned from you, Michelle, is how to turn it off. Yeah. Like when you tell the spirit world, don't bother me, they listen. So you have as much power as like any other entity in the spiritual realm. So if you get freaked out, if you feel like a shadow at night or those kind of things, yeah, I feel like I went on a tangent here, but I just feel like I want you guys all to know that. I love that. Donna's like, yeah, anyway, so is there a card for me? Paulette, hi, if you're still doing them, can I have a card, please? So I will do a couple more card readings. But anyway, you guys, you can speak over your home. You can speak over yourself. You can clear energy on your own. You don't need a medium or somebody to come in to clear your home. You have the power to do that, is kind of what I feel. I'm just like lecturing you all at tonight. So Donna, I just feel like you brought me back to reality here. Donna, is there a card here for me tonight? Donna, I feel like this dog with the stick. Do I end up like reading Wednesday Whispers for you like every week? So Lydia, you love this. You went through some stuff in 2023. Yeah. And you speak over it and it's like gone. Yeah. You tell people like, I need a good night's sleep. Don't mess with me. And they listen. Totally. I love this, Lisa. When you feel a shadow, I call it to my family who have passed, hoping it's one of them. Yeah, sometimes when we get freaked out, it's actually just like our loved ones being like, hey, can you sense me tonight? Yes, ask and you will receive. Can we also tell our loved ones to spirit to bother us and visit us? Absolutely, Cheryl. We are in like direct conversation with the universe and with the spirit world. You don't need a medium. You don't need a psychic. That's why I hope I'm instilling in all of you. Now, who did I say I was going to give a card to? Yeah, Donna. Donna, yeah, I feel like I almost like see your dog with a stick. Like I almost feel like I must read for you like every Wednesday Whispers or and maybe I never remember your name, but like I just always feel like I'm reading you. Donna Cameron. Wow, angelic protection comes up again. You guys see they're talking about lots of woo-woo stuff here tonight. But has your right ankle been bothering you, Donna? Same cards coming up. Ask and receive. So I'm just going to set these aside because they're just basically everything we just keep talking about. Donna, has your right ankle. I feel like your right ankle. Yeah, the composure card. What the hell? Donna, has your right ankle been bothering you? Like, do you have to like kind of keep your right ankle up? Opportunity and change coming for you. Sometimes when the body is called to rest, it's because like they want to implant, they want you to be still enough to like hear ideas about new things they want to bring to you. And I kind of am feeling that energy, Donna. It's almost like, and they're just showing me kind of like both of your feet up. So that just makes me feel like, could you just rest? Can you just please be still? Because we want to bring downloads for you of like what wants to come. So I do feel the opportunity and change card is here for you tonight, but that really feels because it's like, we need you to be still in order for you to listen. Some people I've learned that like when they move their bodies, they receive information. Like when they're driving or when they're running or when they're working out, they're just like get downloads like boom, boom, boom. Other people are like, you have to slow down in order to hear the spirit world. And Donna, they're just saying like, we need you to be still. We need you to put your feet up on your couch and just wait for inspiration to come and trust that we're going to bring the opportunity and change that wants to come for you. Because I kind of feel like a job pivot or a job change for you, Donna. Does that make sense to you? You can't sit still. They're like, put your feet up. Stop it. It's like you're too busy, like preoccupied. You're like taking care of other people. Yeah, gotta get that done. Gotta get that done. There's no room for like our spirit in that sometimes. So they're just saying like when you stop, we'll tell you what you're going to be doing here. There's a lot of change that wants to come to you, Donna. So I hope that makes sense. So if you've been thinking like, how am I going to shift that? I feel a change coming. They're saying we feel that too. So my friends, I'm so pooped. I'm like just like really in survival mode here with my husband who's just overcoming this severe concussion. And I just have to reserve my energy. Like I feel like I already like moved so many clients. I want to be like my best for them too. If you are new to my world, no, please be careful of scammers after this. I will never message you or friend request you or anything like that. I've got this tour coming up and I'm trying to think like if I can do readings in the cities that I do the group readings in. That would be amazing too. So like if those of you who have been watching Wednesday Whispers, that if we could connect, that would be so awesome as well. So like Toronto, Kelowna, Newfoundland, Saskatoon, Edmonton, Abbotsford, there's just so many places that I'm going. So please check out my website if you want to connect with me. And join my free group, my free wolf pack on Facebook if you want to stay connected to me. And I'm just gonna have to close tonight. I want to be really protective of my energy so that I can show up for you consistently. And what is in my mug tonight? You guys were guessing like some lemon stuff. You guys were guessing what else? A lot of teas were happening here tonight. Any last guesses in my hockey mug here tonight? What am I drinking in my intuitive mug tonight? Well, it's pineapple bubbly water. Anybody feel the citrus? Anybody feel the fruity energy here tonight? So Donna, I just love that Donna is saying, oh, no to the right ankle. Okay, we'll take care of your ankles, Donna. Sometimes if you don't sit still, the universe will make you sit still. So please be careful with your ankles. Oh, bubbly Sprite. Barb, you felt bubbly Sprite. I love it. Okay, thank you, my friends. I'm going to be here next Wednesday. I'm doing something really cool, an intuition workshop with my friend Jen Reddish. And you can kind of check that out on the Wolf Pack. I'll have that listed. And yes, I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. And just stay true to yourselves. Keep connecting to your spirits, my friend. And obviously the theme tonight, go clear your homes. Put some lines, speak over your home, speak over your children, speak over yourselves. You have the power to do so. So many blessings to you, my friends. See you next Wednesday. Bye.